Good morning. The tone of my voice hides my real circumstance. I just realised I would have likely killed myself. Sorry, I need to put it across. I appreciate what I just said. I appreciate the tone of my voice. And I appreciate that it sounded psychotic. Right now I'm having trouble regulating my voice. My glands are up. I've got a slight cold. And but the truth is, good morning. I mean that. And I also mean that my circumstance, what I'm experiencing, given my mind being allowed to experience a true level of emotion to my life, I'd likely be in a place where I'd be contemplating suicide right now. So I'm not passing that off lightly in any manner, but I'm persisting with the proactive approach to put my life in the right place. And I'm using whatever's broken in my brain and my heart and my soul prevents me from experiencing a true emotional response to life in a proactive, positive way. In other words, I'm hoping those true emotions don't come back in the next little while, and that way this positive mentality of change within me, I can hopefully steer my life into a place where I'm able to absorb a true emotion to life without having that as a problem. And really, since I made the decision, what was it, about 2-3 weeks ago now, to change my life in this way. If you've missed the live streams, you've missed the live streams. But the crux of the matter is, you'd say it was positive, a positive change. And with that positive change, I'm able to absorb, at the moment not a great deal, but in the long run I'm able to absorb stresses and problems again where they've really broken me over the last year specifically. And they were all set up for the 12 years before for me to just lose. And I lost about a year ago. And it was like a Jenga to my life. I've made that decision for a positive change, and what that means is I can start implementing a strategy that I know how to implement to get my life back into check. And I've started to implement it in the past 3 days, been able to slowly start to implement it in the last 3 days, and it revolves around sleep. And I haven't slept, but what I've done, I've used my therapy device for my spine. So if you don't sleep, you need to rest for your body and your spine. And if you use a therapy device specifically for your spine whilst you're resting your horizontal, it amplifies the effects, and it's, well, I was lying down for what's the time now? I must have woken up about 20 minutes ago, half hour ago. So I was lying down the best part of an hour and a half. And in absolute honesty, that was more healing for my body than the toxic sleep I've been forced to take over the past year. And I have reassurance within myself, within my body now, that I should be that little bit stronger today. And as long as I don't fall back asleep after this live stream, which is a real possibility, I have to fight the situation that much. I'm also awake in the morning, and I have a full day ahead of me, which means I might get a few hours of work in. And the boost to my soul and to my life that would give is huge. It's the start of a new week for us all, and as I was being traumatized by my mental health, really, and physical health, they work with each other, they work in tandem. It's like a wrestling match, tag team. Right, physical body, let's get him. Let's slap the hand of the mental health. Starts having a go. It's back and forth, they can rest between each other, and I'm being bombarded, I'm being battered. But it's the start of a new week. And last night, as I was being pulverized, and what references do they have in wrestling to what moves? The people's elbow, and choke slam, and body check, and all of that. It was really going for me at like 3 o'clock in the morning. I finally laid down, and as I laid down, I had the realization of well, no, I think what happened was I wanted to read it's like a little poem in one of Carlos Castaneda's books, and the tone that sets really resonates with my life, and really did resonate with me on a spiritual level before my life became this. I'll see if I can remember it to share with you now. It's probably on my phone. I'm not gonna. Yeah, it's on my phone. Let's see if I can see it. I'm afraid if I change app, it's going to disappear, but it's along the lines of my brain is just not here, so I won't share it now. But either way, it's a little poem, and listening to it, it's a very tone to it, and that's what really got. And this affirmation that I've created for my own life, it's not in any way linked to the words in that poem, of the poem. Long story short is that poem